Well, hello there, Fluffy. Are you having a wonderful 4th of July? Here in July the 4th, 2025, the 249th birthday of America. Isn't that amazing? Hopefully it'll go for another 249 more. Yeah, where's your buddy Spooky and Cleo? They're out playing in the yard? Well, get up here by Papa. I think our friends and family will be by on this beautiful and gorgeous, now sunny day, because it just rained, in my neighborhood, in the deep south of Alabama. You're my Fluffy. Papa loves you. And I know you love Papa, don't you? With your little old burr tail. Wonder how that came to be. Oh, well, hello there, friends and family. So glad you could take a little bit of time out from your celebration of the 4th of July. Independence Day for America. And we've had a day. Yes, we have. You might wonder why. Well, we got up, we were reading some comments and everything, and we read some in the past, and we sort of come up with a plan for our celebration meal, our 4th of July feast, if you would call it that. And what were we going to do? Well, like several of you had said, what about doing, since it's Friday, the 4th, a fast food Friday for the 4th of July. And the more I thought about it, the more I said, why not? Because it's really hard cooking for one, and actually it's really hard cooking for two. And there's been something I've been craving for a very long time, and I haven't done it in years. Last time I can remember going out and picking this up was probably back in 2021 or 2022. Oh yeah. Now I love it to death. All of us Southerners do. And you probably know what I'm talking about. But if you don't, I'll explain it to you. So like I was saying there, I'd explain it to you. So what was the plan? Well, the plan was to get all of you together, load y'all up into Alice, and we'd head on up to a local barbecue place. Now granted, they make some mighty fine barbecue, and they're good people. So once y'all stopped by finally, as always you were a little late, and then it's always a chore loading you up in the car. We went ahead and ran on up. Yep, we did. And what the plan was to pick up, at least 1 pound of pulled pork barbecue. Yeah, make sandwiches. Pulled pork barbecue sandwich. Of course, we're going to get some sauce. They have several kinds. And then I thought, it's been ages since I've had any smoked barbecue brisket. Hey, we're going to splurge. Hey, y'all donated some money. I'll throw some in, and we'll have a feast. So I thought we'd get a pound of brisket too. And then we might as well, since we're not into cooking today, pick up some baked beans and some potato salad. That way we have it all. Just like we've had when I've cooked it all up here in the past. So that was the plan, and off we went. Well, that's when the plan went awry. Yeah, and why? I guess it's just been too long back since I've actually been or bought any barbecue. Because the last time I bought it, I know for a fact, I paid $9 a pound from a food trailer from Smokey Joe's down in the church parking lot. Yeah, they used to come by on Fridays and Saturdays, pull up in the parking lot, and they had the same thing, barbecued sandwiches, ribs, Oh, smoked turkey, pulled pork, you know, the whole spiel, baked beans, potato salad, coleslaw. I picked up 2 pounds, $9 a pound. And I thought that was high. I mean, when you think about it, right now, I can go to Superfoods and buy Boston butt, which is what they use, and smoke. I don't know of anybody around here anymore that does whole hog barbecue like we used to do up in North Alabama. I know, because I had a part-time job for a while up there at Thomas Pit Barbecue, running the pits, or I was assistant pit master. That was a long time ago. So yeah, $9 last time I bought some. And I thought, well, before I walked up to the board, I'm thinking, with the way prices have been so crazy, we might be looking at, 10, 11, hopefully not 12. But I had to catch my breath and stabilize myself when I saw the prices. Oh, Lord, yes. They were shocking. And I wrote them down, but I also told a picture. Took a picture of the pricing board, and I'll show it to you right now, so you can see too. You can pause the video, and maybe let the shock roll over you too. Yeah. And maybe y'all go more often and you're more up to date than old Mr. Tom. So maybe that's not a surprise. But hey, in the comments below the video, if you've been out recently enjoying some good pit smoked barbecue, whether it was chicken, brisket, pulled pork, or smoked turkey, or what have you, let me know what the prices are in your area. Yeah, I'd be darn interested to know. But as you can see, pulled pork, which, like I say, that's shredded up Boston butt. I know it for a fact. I've seen it on their smokers. $18 a pound. Like I say, granted, I can run up to Superfoods and buy me a Boston butt. Of course, I got to come, season it myself, put it on the smoker for anywhere from 6 to 8 hours or more. Yeah, it's a chore. I admit that. But that's, $1.69, $1.89 a pound. Yeah. But then the brisket. Oh my Lord. Oh, the brisket was $31. Not for a whole brisket. 1 pound. Yeah. And then the smoked turkey, that was $26 a pound. In my mind, ooh, and I know it's good, because the smell from that place will just drive you crazy when you drive by. But then, the plan was to pick up some baked beans and potato salad and maybe some coleslaw. Well, the baked beans, $7.50 a pint. I didn't look to see what they were a quart. And then the potato salad was $7.50 a pint, not a quart. And y'all were all getting a little bit irritable in the car while I was up there trying to make a decision, and I just had to come back and disappoint all you, because I was disappointed I'm not paying that. Nope, and I often wonder who is. So yeah, that sort of wrecked my plans for my 4th of July celebration feast. But it was on the way home when you and I were all talking about it, that we came up with Plan B. And being an engineer and analytical type of guy, I always have a Plan A, Plan B, plan C, and sometimes even a plan D and E. So I came home, put a little more thought into it. And yeah, these prices won't be that great either. But I guess that's just the world we live in now. Hey, would you like to see what I got for plan B? Well, if you would. I think Gracie's got it all set out, because we have yet to cook up our Independence Day feast. I wanted to do it, or at least show you what I was going to do, when all of you showed up. So hey, let's run on into the country kitchen. You want to? Well, yeah, it definitely don't look like much. You know, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items. Oh yeah, and for what it costs. But it don't cost what they want up at the barbecue place, that's for sure. Oh, well, there you are, friends and family. So you made it on in the house to Little Old Country Kitchen. And of course, we're so glad you could come on your 4th of July and spend a little time with us. And as you've already heard, yeah, my day didn't go as planned. But we had to switch to plan B. And let me show you just what that's all about. Okay? So as you can see right here, we got, 7 items laid out, courtesy of Walmart. You know, we're one of those Walmart Plus people. So they treat us a little bit better than most. And I don't got many options. I got Walmart, I got Superfoods, Dollar General, Family Dollar, Dollar Tree, you know. And that's all I got. But hey, I was really hankering for some barbecue today, because it reminds me of what we used to do when the family was all here. Yeah, we'd have quite a feast, much more than this. But yeah, you saw the prices, what it costs for barbecue around here. Yeah, pretty crazy, aren't they? So this is my plan B. So what did I get? Well, Walmart's got this here freshness guaranteed, seasoned shredded pork, fully cooked, slow roasted. Yeah, no hormones, no preservatives, no artificial flavors or colors. Well, it wasn't $18 a pound. It was only $9.97. Yeah, that's fact. Yeah, a little bit over half what it was up at the barbecue place. Now, granted, you know, it's probably not going to be as flavorful, or maybe it might be, because I'm going to jazz it up. You'll see me all doing that in the next 2 days. I'll share it with you, just how I take this store-bought shredded pork barbecue and make it a delight. And then, yep, I was wanting some brisket really bad. And I've had this before from Brookwood Farms. Real pit cooked, seasoned sliced beef brisket, naturally smoked with hickory charcoal. And what did that set me back? Well, this was pricey too. $12.98 a pound. But that's much better than $31 a pound was. Yeah, I hate to even pay this, but I definitely wasn't going to pay $31 a pound. And for the baked beans, oh, of course, I picked Bush. They're home style. And I'll add a few things to them too. Maybe if you're good, I'll show you how I do that too. And rather than me make up my splendid potato salad, which I've made here and showed you, we have a video on that, I went ahead and picked up a 16-ounce tub, 1 pound of their potato salad, loaded up, and that set me back $3.67. Yeah, but it wasn't $7.50 a pint. And then of course some coleslaw, either on the side or on top of our pulled pork sandwiches and our brisket. I like to do that. And that was $2.97 for a 15-ounce tub. And over here, we got the big buns. Now this is what we wanted. We wanted the store buns for $1.46. But as luck would have it, and the way my day was going, they were all out. So we picked up these fine. Never had them before. Maybe you have, and you let me know. Ballpark brand burger buns. No high fructose corn syrup. So that's a plus. And they were $2.97 for the 8-count package. So for the most part, this is going to be my Independence Day feast for 2025. And like I say, I know it won't be as good as up at the barbecue shack, but this right here only cost me $34.67, which that's incredible too. But had I bought the same items up at the barbecue shack, like when we all went running up there, well, that would have set me back, and all of you, $66.97 plus tax. So there you have it. That's what I'm up to on this 4th of July. Let me know in the comments. If you would, take the time. What did you do for your Independence Day meal and feast? Hey, even if it was a burger or a hot dog, that's okay, because I've done it too. Whew, the high cost of the holidays. They keep going up. Well, friends and family, as you can see, at least we had a plan B. And as it would turn out, it was half price. Will it be half the quality? I don't know, but I don't think so. Because I'll be adding something to the pulled pork to give it a little smoky flavor and a little bit of spice. If you've ever had North Carolina pulled pork barbecue, you'll know what I'm talking about. Also, with the brisket, we'll be spicing it up, giving it that smoky flavor, and I'm thinking it'll still make a darn fine sandwich. But we'll find out in the next Saturday and Sunday to come, right here in Mr. Tom's Country Kitchen. Now, y'all, I'd like to thank you again for stopping by, and I hope you're having an amazing, wonderful 4th of July. Hey, maybe you'll have fireworks coming up. They've already been shooting them off around here. You might have heard some in the background. But yeah, until we see you on that next episode of Mr. Tom's Neighborhood, y'all take care. Stay safe out there. Enjoy what you can, as you can. And may God bless you all as you bless those in your lives. You know we love you for stopping by. Goodbye for now. Now I got to get, cooking a little bit. It won't be as much. It'll be okay. Gracie will help. Yeah, well, maybe. Hopefully. Later on.